we begin our plenary academic session 1. In this session, we have 6 speakers. First of all, I would give the rule and the time for each speaker. Every speaker have around 15 minutes for their presentation. And after all speakers finish their presentation and Q&A session will come at the last section. First speaker of our session starting with Guruji, Assistant Professor Chirapat Prapandvidya, Pharmacy Award for 2022, and Guruji, Distinguished Scholar from Thailand. Ajahn Chirapat will present the topic close approximately of Pali to Vedic Sanskrit. Please, Professor, make a presentation.
Respected chair of the session, distinguished scholar, ladies and gentlemen, my topic is the close proximity of Pali to the Vedic Sanskrit. Sanskrit, Prakrit, and Pali are the languages that belong to the Indo-Aryan language family, which is divided into 3 periods, namely the oldest Indo-Aryan, the middle Indo-Aryan, and the modern Indo-Aryan. The Rig Veda, the oldest religious scripture of the world, is in Sanskrit, and the Vedic Sanskrit belongs to the old Indo-Aryan, whereas Pali language belongs to the Middle Indo-Aryan. The following are the example of features that show the proximity of Pali to the Vedic Sanskrit. Subjunctive mood. Subjunctive is the mood of expectation, and phonetically, its modal stem is characterized by the suffix a, suffix a, added to that of the indicative. It is profusely used in Vedic Sanskrit. However, it is extinct in classical Sanskrit. It was incorporated in the first person imperative of classical Sanskrit. This is the example of this subjunctive mood in the Rig Veda. Agnirhota kavikratu sajjat chitra sravataptamaha devo de vepi agamat. The agamat is the aorist, root aorist subjunctive. Me Agni, the invoker of wise intelligence, the true of most brilliant fame, the God come with the God. So this is the request to the God to come. So it becomes subjunctive in Vedic Sanskrit. Next one is Agnina Rajim Asnavat Osam Eva Dive Yashasam Vivattamam. Through Agni, may one obtain wealth day by day. Prosperity, glorious, most abounding in heroes. This is also Asnavat is the form of subjunctive mood. Next, Agni, Puravepi, Rishipi, Iliod, Nutanai, Uta, Sa, Devam, Eha, Vakshati. Vakshati is a verb in future, but it is subjunctive. Agni, to be magnified by the past and present seer. May he conduct the god here. In contrast to classical Sanskrit, it is frequently used in Pali, especially in the versified passages. As in the following example from the Pali canon, Atapino Samvegino Bhavata. Be fearless and enthusiastic. You can see that Bhavata is the suffix for the subjunctive. Actually, Bhavata is present tense, but this Bhavata is subjunctive. Next example is Dahara Tuvam Rupavati Ahampi Daharop Yuva Panchankikena Duriyena Ehi Keme Ramamase. You are so young and beautiful. I too am young, just a youth. Come, Kema, let us enjoy the music of a five-piece band. So this is in the Therigatha, the Kema Upishani talk about her experience that a young boy came and tried to seduce her. Next is Panesu Sanyamase Sampachana Musana Hanamase Sikhema Susiliam Atano Api Muchena Pisaj Chayoniya. We would abstain from killing life. We would not lie knowingly. We would observe the precept. Then we would be free from being born in the realm of the Pisacha. This is also a form of subjunctive. Next is Sajete Kassapa, a guru. Vasayama Ekaratrim Agyagare. Kassapa, if you have no objection, may I pass the night in the fire house for one night? Kassapa replied, so I won't read the Pali because to save time. I have no objection, but in there is a fierce poisonous snake. May you not be bitten by it. This is the Buddha request from Kassapa, a Chatila, to stay in the fire house, but he expected that the snake in the fire house may not kill the Buddha. Next week. Now we have another example of process between Rigveda and the Pali. Yesaham Upathavayam Pito Tasi Ta Vetito Temam Cha Ohaya Pakhanta Katham Me Acha Katawe. Katave is the infinitive in Thawi, which exists only in Pali, not in classical Sanskrit. But it is very similar to the Rigvedic infinitive. The translation is, I am afraid and thought of running to my parents, but they deserted me and ran away. What is left for me to do now? This is a young quail. There was a big fire in the forest. Their parents ran away. So nobody is going to help him. That's why he uttered this word. Next is the use of la in Vedic Sanskrit. It is also used in Pali, but this consonant is not used in classical Sanskrit. That's why it shows that this is the closeness between Rig Veda and Pali of the canon. This is the first word in the Agni Sukta. Agni Mile Purohitam Yajñasya Devam Ritvam Hotaram Ratanam. Oh, mighty Agni, domestic priest, the divine minister of the sacrifice, the invoker, best bestower of treasure. Now, impact of Vedic accent that caused the phonetic changes in Pali. In almost all the modern Indo-European dialect, the accent has become predominantly expiratory today. Although it is quite certain that the original Indo-European accent was predominantly musical. This fundamental change in the nature of accent had far-reaching effect on the development of Indo-European dialect, for it entailed the weakening of vowel in unstressed syllable, as in Latin, and the loss of final syllable as in Germanic and Celtic. Example in Pali, it appears at the syllable that follow the syllable with an udatta accent, and u will appear if it is near the label letter. Chandramas, it becomes in Pali Chandima. That means the stress is on Chan. That's why after that syllable become E, become Chandima. Madhyama, in Pali it is Madhyama. Satchika, in Pali is Satchika. Charama, in Pali is Charima. Putriman, Sanskrit Puttima. Daksyasi, Sanskrit, Pali means Dakkisi. Karasyasi, Pali become Kahisi. Nawati, Pali become Navuti. Sammati, Pali means Sammuti. Rawa, Rana, Pali Papurana. Karamana, Pali become Muna. Naya Grotha, Pali Nigrotha. Shava, Sana, Pali Susana. Davi, Jihva, Pali Duk Juha. The preceding high pitch of udatta caused the shortening of the final vowel. Asau in Sanskrit become Asu in Pali. Utaho in Sanskrit become Utahu in Pali. Adas become Ado and then become Adum in Pali. Suggest Sanskrit, Sajjo in Pali Satju. Hetos become Heto and become Hetu in Pali. In the phrase like Kissa Hetu, normally we don't know what is Hetu in Pali mean, but here it means that it is genitive, singular. Contraction of a silver on account of Udatta. Udatta is high pitch of sound. Yaเอายา change to E. Sayana become Tina. Dvayaha become Duiha. Wa or Wa change to U. And it change to O if followed by two consonants. Shawan. Suna. Swasti becomes Soti. Swapna becomes Sopa. Swabra becomes Sobha. For dosha and dvesha in Sanskrit, Pali use only one word, dosa. That's why sometimes dosa we translate in Pali as anger, but actually it should become hatred also. Chayati, ya is contracted to become a, become jeti in Pali. Pali use both chayati and jeti. Savaya sita become Vosita. A short vowel with Anudatta means low sound accent preceded by an Udatta accent is sometimes synchro. Like Jagarati, Sanskrit, become Jakati in Pali. Udaka become Oka in Pali. Agara become Agga, as in the word Uposatagga. The syllable preceding Udatta accent will be weakened, like Kasapana become Kahapana. Conclusion. Pali, which belong to the Middle Indo-Aryan, show its proximity to Vedic Sanskrit. This indicates that Pali did not follow the grammatical rules laid down by the famous Sanskrit grammarians, such as Panini and others. To slow down the natural development of the Pali language, Pali scholars composed their own Pali grammar, such as the Kachayana and others. The etymology of many words in Pali language cannot be explained without consulting the language of the Vedas. Thank you.
ไปก่อนนะครับก็รู้สึกดีใจครับที่การจัดประชุมครั้งนี้ประสบความสำเร็จอย่างสูงเพราะว่าเรามีเวลาน้อยมากเราจัดตามงบประมาณหรือแกรนที่ได้จากกระทรวงวัฒนธรรมอินเดียซึ่งก็น้อยอีกเหมือนกันเราต้องมาเพิ่มเติมก็เลยคิดกับอาจารย์สมบัติหัวข้อนี่ผมเป็นคนคิดส่วนหนึ่งผมใช้คำว่า the significance of Pali Sanskrit Pali and Prakrit in Southeast Asia อาจารย์สมบัติก็เปลี่ยนเป็นอินสุวรรณภูมิซึ่งผมว่าดีมากเลยนะทำให้คนรู้จักสุวรรณภูมิดีขึ้นแล้วจะปัญหาอีกอันหนึ่งก็คือเวลาเราจัดเนี่ยรัฐบาลอินเดียจะให้เวลาในการใช้เงินน้อยมากให้มาแล้วต้องใช้ภายใน1 เดือนต้องทำให้เสร็จเพราะนั้นเรามีเวลาในการจัดนี่น้อยมากอาจารย์สมบัติก็คิดว่าจะจัดเล็กๆกันแล้วกันผมบอกโอ๊ยไม่ได้จัดไม่ได้เล็กๆต้องให้มันใหญ่เลยก็มีปัญหาคือว่าเวลา1 เดือนเนี่ยเราจะเชิญใครมาได้บ้างผมก็เลยมีมิติใหม่ว่าคนไทยเนี่ยเรากลัวภาษาอังกฤษก็เลยบอกว่าคนมาเสนอเปเปอร์ภาษาไทยก็ได้นักเรียนที่เรียนชั้นต้นๆก็มาได้ผมว่าก็มีความสำเร็จพอสมควรทีเดียวเพราะเรามีคนมาเสนอเปเปอร์ที่ไม่ใช่ภาษาอังกฤษก็เยอะก็นับว่าดีใจครับที่ประสบความสำเร็จ So on behalf of Sanskrit Study Center I feel very proud that we can organize the international conference successfully. Within 1 month, we prepare because of the budget we got from the government of India is so small, and also we have to use it within the limit of time that they want us to finish within. Actually, they want us to finish it within March. Within February, but we asked for extension to this date. So, and we asked for more fund, which is given to another project to be included in this conference. But still, we are waiting for the reply from the government of India. So we have to support from the Sanskrit Foundation under the patronage of Princess Maha Chakri Sirindhorn, partly. Otherwise, this may not be a successful conference. And we have to be grateful to the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Modi, who has upgraded the status of Pali and Prakrit as the classical language, which is previously given only to Sanskrit language. So this will promote the study of Pali, Prakrit, and Sanskrit in a great, extensively, hopefully, in Southeast Asia. And I hope that this will be a new dimension in our way of propagating knowledge of Pali and Sanskrit by way of organizing conference like this. And I hope that this will be continued as long as the support is we get from the government of India and maybe the Indian diaspora in Thailand, and also those who love Sanskrit, like our education minister. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor.